Hello, welcome to the Beard Out Podcast. Podcast where we talk about the two greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al Yankovic. My Aunt Lala and my dad are the hosts of the show. Thanks for listening to the Beard Out Podcast, part of the Odd Pods Media Network. Stay weird and enjoy the show. Well, hey, how are you doing? Have a seat. Have a drink. Boy, I can glad to see ya. What the can you say? Where's Lala?
Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's time for a new episode of the Beard Al Podcast, the podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. And as we said on last week's episode, John is currently in new dad mode, so he's taking a slight break from the show. So we're going to be doing very special episodes for a little while here, and I'm not mad at it. I love my very special people. So we've got this week, it's an Odd Pods Media family get-together extravaganza, and talking to me through the computer is Pantsless Aaron and Midnight Smoke from the BFYTW podcast. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Hi, how you doing? We're doing good. I'm doing great.
Good.
Ready for some Weird Al.
Right? Like, I came
You
here
started some musical. I thought we were going to do a musical episode, and I got excited.
Are we singing songs?
It might happen.
Dang it.
No, you can sing if you want.
Really?
I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay, we'll save it for the end, though. Like that. What's that called? The Crancello or something?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll
You
take
mean
it.
the encore? What the?
Sure, what are those words?
Oh, sure.
What is a crancello?
I don't know.
Sounds like a drink. Speaking of drinks, guys, first of all, we have been on your show several times, but I think this is the first time any of y'all have been on this show.
And
So
Russ is never going to come back on our show ever again after what we did to him last time.
I don't know about that. He'll be back. He's happy. So, guys, you're the BFYTW podcast, which, of course, as John said on last week's episode, stands for butt farts. Yeah, that's what. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're spot on.
Yeah.
right. So why don't you
1,000%.
tell the folks what your show's all about and where they can find you?
Yeah, absolutely. BFYTW is a panel show inspired podcast because we loved all these British panel shows that you can catch entire seasons worth on YouTube and stuff. And we really, really dug those. And we were like, why aren't panel shows a thing in America? And we're like, we can do that. So three best friends just getting together. We play silly, goofy games, usually are surrounding pop culture or weird news stories or both. And we usually have a lot of fun. We do a lot of charity game shows. Sorry, Russ. And, we just like to have a lot of fun doing, weird new things. We're constantly coming up with new concepts for episodes and new things to do. So it's just constantly evolving and you never know what you're going to get, but you're always going to get some laughs, I feel.
Yeah.
That's the one constant is that we usually have a lot of fun on our show, recording it and sharing it with people. So. And you can find us wherever you find podcasts, but especially on the Odd Pods Media Network, folks. Get on this. This is where all the goodness is, man.
It truly is, man. The Odd Pods is an amazing network to be on. And to be doing these mashups with you guys, again, is just awesome. So we really appreciate you letting us come on your show and getting a little weird.
Yeah, we're going to get weird. We're going to have a good time. And you alluded to the presence of it. There's another party in the room. There's another party in the room. Yes.
Is it a party?
Yeah, it's a party. And of course, listeners of Beard Al know this guy who's sitting right next to me. It's Russ from the Infectious Groove podcast and also from my marriage. So, hello.
I
love what's more important.
Yeah, also from this house.
So from this house.
Gets first billing is the podcast.
Right.
You always be selling, man. You got to keep promoting. That's how things happen.
That's it.
Makes
That's
sense.
it. ABC, always be closing.
Yeah. So, everybody knows Infectious Groove. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
And before we jump too far into it, because this is the Beard Owl podcast, and we are talking about underrated tracks on the Straight Out of Lynwood album today, which I'm very excited about. So we'll see how all that goes. I feel like y'all need to know that I am having one of my favorite beers in the world, and I did this for you guys. It's the Sweetwater G13 420 strain IPA. And it's one of those dank IPAs. It smells like weed. And it's one of my favorite beers ever. And I got a case of it. I love it so much. I got a case of it the other day and I was like, hey, I'm going to have that when we talk to those guys.
Yes.
I mean, weed tastes terrible. Like, why would you want to put it in beer?
It smells like weed. It tastes like an IPA.
Okay.
So you got those two senses kind of working together. It's delightful.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah.
If I was a beer drinker, I would so try that.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
We can smell it. You can smell. You can't smell it.
I know I can.
Like,
I can smell it here, but it's coming off Stevie.
Yeah, so that's the problem that you have there. So Pencil's here, and you said you have something delightfully delicious.
I absolutely do, and I'm excited about this because I am usually not a beer person, but whenever I come on this show, I have to try something. So I got from 1911, and speaking of underrated, it's a raspberry hard cider.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like raspberry is kind of an underrated flavor.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite flavors of anything in the world. And it just never got like the love it deserves. It's always like the fourth or fifth option behind other more
it's
popular
Cinderella
things.
to
Like,
the Three Stepsisters.
kind of is. Kind of is. But I love raspberry. I genuinely do. Even blue raspberry, which isn't actually blue or raspberry.
It's just blue.
Did they make it up?
Yeah, I think it's actually made from esters of I want to say banana, lemon, and cherry
That kind of tracks
combined.
if you think about it.
Yeah.
Huh.
But anyway, no raspberry whatsoever. Just kind of a put together mashup raspberry.
And blue.
But it tastes great. I enjoy raspberry whether it's blue or regular. So
Cool.
and cider itself. This is my first actual taste.
Ooh, yes. How does it taste?
Well, that's quite good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Is it sweet or is it got a tang?
Yeah, no, it's definitely tangy. It's
Yeah, nice.
tangy. It's very good.
Oh, see, I like
I'm on board.
I like a good tangy cider. That's probably really nice. That's definitely a good hot day beverage. So down for it. Absolutely down for it.
Just a teeny bit sour, but there is sweetness to it. So it's a nice complimentary package. It's really good. I like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. See, thank you for joining in. And, I try not to be a bad influence on too many people, but I'm allowed here and there. So,
Yes. No, when in Rome,
Exactly.
do as the Romans do.
yeah.
We gave Russ a heart attack. I will drink a beer.
Okay.
It's only fair.
It's only fair. All right.
Yeah.
So let's dive into the meat of this because in the first half of this episode, we are going to just kind of run through the tracks on Straight Outta Lynwood so that everybody knows what we're working with. And then in the second half, we are going to each go through what we feel is the most underrated track on this album. And that can mean something different for everybody. So we're going to hear what people think about that. Yeah, I love it. Straight Outta Lynwood. It's his 12th studio album. It's Weird Al's 12th studio album, which is crazy. And it came out on September 26th, 2006. And it has a lot of fun stuff on it, I would argue. And it opens up with White and Nerdy, which is a parody of Ridin' by Chameleonaire.
Yeah, and arguably one of Weird Al's most famous songs.
Yeah, it's a staple.
I think you could say. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And it really, I think opening up with that, it showed a lot of people what Weird Al actually could do. I think that opened the doors like, holy crap, this dude can actually hang and flow with some of the greatest. Like, a lot didn't realize that from Weird Al. It's like a parody guy, and then when you hear him flow the way he was flowing in that, it's like, all right, cool, mad respect, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, Chameleonaire even felt that. He was like, oh man,
Yes.
what Weird Al did over here. That's kind of a lot.
Weird Al's got raps.
Weird Al's got raps. Weird Al's got flow. Weird Al knows what's going on. And
Doing it right.
he's doing it absolutely right. And I think for me, one of my favorite jumps from an opening track to the second track on an album is this. It's going from White and Nerdy into Pancreas, which is a style parody of Brian Wilson. And I think what's interesting for me in my head is my other favorite like opener into like something crazy is going from Smells Like Nirvana into Trigger Happy, which on the Off the Deep End album, which is both like the opening track is something that is so deeply happening in the moment, and then the second track is we're gonna parody Brian Wilson here a little bit, and I just love the juxtaposition of what happens in both of those instances, and I think Pancreas is beautiful. You can tell that Weird Al cared a lot about trying to sound like Brian Wilson.
The Pet Sounds and Smile era for sure.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like a mini culture shock. Because you go from alternative rock, real chill to Pancreas, which is a little bit up in energy. It's not. I gotta be honest, it's not my favorite song on the album. So spoilers is not going to be one of my underrated things. But I did like it. It's all right.
I like the upbeatedness of it more than the lyrics. I'm just like bobbing like this song. Like seriously, a Pancreas, guys. All right,
well,
whatever.
It's interesting that it's interesting that you mention that because the era of Beach Boys that Weird Al is doing parody of there, the Pet Sounds and Smile era, there was quite a bit of issue between Brian Wilson and the rest of the Beach Boys about the lyrics of those songs. Like there is stuff that's you can't deny how good the lyrics are, like God Only Knows or Wouldn't It Be Nice, but there's also a lot of gibberish on the Pet Sounds LP, and Brian kept telling the rest of the Beach Boys that the lyrics don't matter at all. Like as long as you have the good, happy, upbeat music, that the lyrics don't matter. And so it wouldn't surprise me if Weird Al took that into account.
Oh yeah, I believe it because I've said this to you in the car. My favorite line in Pancreas is my pancreas attracts every other pancreas in the universe with a force proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the distance between them. Woo, 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 woo. All that means is that my pancreas exists.
It's like it's there.
Yeah, and I mean, my favorite fun fact about this song is that when asked about it, I think Weird Al said, "Well, my pancreas has done so much for me over the years. I just wanted to get back."
Right. Yep.
It's true. It's a good thing. He does a great job with it. And then you go from Pancreas into Canadian Idiot, which is a parody of Green Day's American Idiot.
I freaking love this song.
Yeah.
I play this in my car, just rolling around this. Going into Canada. I had a place in Canada at the time, too, so I was there in Canada like every weekend. And I would play this every time leaving the border, just like, I made it in. Now let's play it.
That's funny. So funny. Yeah. I don't know if I love this song, but so, spoiler alert, this is not going to be my underrated track on the album. I like it.
For me, it's just, I mean, the tune is awesome. It's kind of a banger. But I also noticed that one of the things that I love is that Weird Al is more, I want to say more making fun of America than he is making fun of Canada.
Yeah.
Like one of his lyrics is about Canadians don't walk around with guns.
Yeah.
Like,
bring their guns to the mall.
Like, what's up with that? They don't carry a gat.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
I think it also, I don't know, because we're so close to Canada. We're practically Canadian here.
Yeah.
And we had like the movie Canadian Bacon, John Candy and stuff. Like, they love that too. They think it's funny. So I don't know. To me, I was like, I just think it's a goofy little thing. Like, okay, we had the American Idiot. Let's do the more fun, upbeat Canadian one that's like, they're harmless.
Well, unless it's there, that you got to prepare for that preemptive strike.
Yeah.
You just never know. You never know. And speaking about how things you never know, following Canadian Idiot is I'll Sue Ya, which is a style parody of Rage Against the Machine.
Heck yeah.
What do you think? You like this one? I like
I really like I'll Sue Ya. I know it wasn't like critics' favorite, but it's just I mean, to me, it is like a pitch perfect style parody. This feels like it easily could have been a Rage Against the Machine song. You know, if the lyrics were a little bit less funny and more serious. All the ridiculous things he's willing to sue over.
Right.
It's also like making fun of a period of time in American history where, like, you know, lawsuits were crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so it made sense. Like, you know, everybody was suing over everything. So it was just that perfect mix of zeitgeist meets an absolutely perfect style parody is what makes like this song so awesome for me.
That's fair. That's fair. Personally, this isn't one of my favorite ones.
What is wrong with you?
I like the music. The music, you know, it rocks, it kicks ass. But I'm like, all right, cool. Again, because probably it was so like at that time period, and I'm like, all right. This is stupid. Why are people suing each other over the dumbest things? I think I'm just more spiteful.
That's exactly what he's making fun of.
I know, but I just want to hear it.
I sued Colorado because it looks just a little bit too much like Wyoming. I'll tell you what, there's nothing more infuriating than being like a 10-year-old kid doing a puzzle of the states of the United States and not being sure like which one is Colorado and Wyoming because they're shaped, the puzzle pieces are literally the same. It was awful.
I never passed that puzzle.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Not at all. And then you go from I'll Sue Ya into the requisite polka medley. And this is Polka-rama. And I think I love this polka so much because it opens with the chicken dance.
Yeah, and it's got 50 Cent's Candy Shop in it, which I never in a million years would have thought that would be a song that Weird Al would have any part of. Even in polka, I was just like, there's no way. And then he does it. All right.
This polka's so all over the place, which I think speaks to the music of 2006 also because the music was like so all over the place. And the part that always gets me in this polka is the don't ya, the Pussycat Dolls bit. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? And I lose it every time with that. Like that song's not great, but what Weird Al does with it, in this way, it's just delightful.
Yeah, his polkas are. I don't think there's a single polka I don't like. I enjoy all of them. I'm not even a huge polka fan, but his, for some reason, every one he's released, I've enjoyed like all of them. Like I've even learned lyrics to songs I didn't know the lyrics to because of his polkas. And Augie, our third member of BFYTW, can contest to that. We were talking about that yesterday. He said the same thing. He's like, dude, I wouldn't know a lot of these songs if it wasn't because of Weird Al's parodies first.
Yeah, and I think that his polkas do a great job in giving you touchstones in time for pop culture and music that you may not have had otherwise. You know, because I can hear a song and be like, okay, that was on this polka, so it had to have come out like 05, 06 or something like that, right? It had to be about right, you know? And so, yeah, this is Weird Al polkas have held me in trivia more often than I'd care to admit as a human. So that's fun. All right. And then we go from the polka into Virus Alert, which is a style parody of the band Sparks. And I was not familiar with Sparks until Virus Alert happened. And I was like, oh, my God, like they're a big influence on Weird Al in a lot of ways. And then I kind of dug into the Sparks catalog and I was like, oh, these are my dudes. Okay. And Virus Alert is the thing that I think kind of did it. And so I think this song is fun. It's definitely a song that is in its time, you know,
yes.
with topically anyway, like it's definitely of its time. I think it's super fun to listen to.
Yeah, I would instantly agree. Virus Alert is so fun. It is so funny. All the things he says the virus is going to do to you are hilarious.
It all happens.
And actually are all real. So, you know, make sure you pay attention to those virus alerts, kids. And the music itself is so like endemic of the 70s because there was so much experimentation. Like there's a lot of time changes. There's a lot of there's a lot of lyrical tangents, sort of that jump off into different degrees and different things that they're doing, and it's just so. But it all wraps up very nicely in the end, so it's a full and complete song, and I don't know, I just really dig how just experimental and, different and trying something new this feels like. I dig a lot of tunes from the 70s. I'm a big fan of Klaatu, which is a band my dad really liked and got me into a little bit. And this has a little bit of that flavor to me. They're more prog rock than I think the Sparks are.
Okay.
I still have no idea who the Sparks are.
I know.
Oh, dude, Aaron, check them out. I'll hook you up with some door opening stuff. They're fun.
Did they do electronica?
Some of it.
But
we actually did a video on the Infectious Groove YouTube channel about 5 songs to start with from the Sparks. So,
well, I gotta jump on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've probably seen it and I just don't remember.
We'll check it out again. It's there on the internet for perpetuity.
Yes.
Yay,
as is the 5 songs you should listen to from Rush.
Yes.
Genuinely brilliant.
We've got a follow-up to that video coming out.
Yes.
Yes, more Rush.
For me.
You're welcome. I do what I can. Then Virus Alert gets followed up by Confessions Part 3, which is a parody of Confessions Part 2 by Ursher. Thoughts?
I never listened to the original. I have no basis for this song whatsoever.
No, but what I feel like, oddly, like this song feels a little bit like a throwaway, in the sense that, like, that's the point he's trying to make. Like, Confessions Part 2 was also kind of pointless.
Yeah, like, he's just throwing words together, right?
Like, the first half of the song is him explaining, these are the confessions I didn't get to in parts 1 and 2. Like, that's the first half of the song. He says it multiple times. It was very, very silly to me, but for that reason, I feel like I couldn't take it seriously. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Take a Weird Al song seriously.
That's what I was about to say.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, I couldn't. Like, it didn't like stick with me.
Okay, I got you. I'm right there with you. I'm in the same boat. I'm not huge into it.
That's okay. See, we're all gonna have to defend our choices later.
That's what I figure. But yeah, it's got a catchy beat, but not as good as all the other ones.
That's fair. I mean, again, I'm going to look back just for a quick second here. But yeah, he put out 3 singles from this album, and it was Don't Download This Song, White and Nerdy, and Canadian Idiot. So, like, Confessions Part 3 is a absolute direct parody, but did not get the single treatment. So that's interesting. That is followed up on this album by Weasel Stomping Day, which is a style parody of animated musical specials of the 1960s.
Heck yeah.
It's fun.
Is this one of your favorite songs, or are you about to lie to me?
It's one of my favorite songs.
Thank you.
How'd you know?
This song is amazing. Come on, it's Weasel Stomping Day. It's amazing. It's over too soon, honestly.
It is.
But it's just so
it's a minute
insane.
and a half, yeah.
It's so insane.
It's everywhere.
I absolutely adore this song. And I had a feeling you did too.
Yes, 100%. The first day I heard it, when I got back then the CD of freaking Lynwood, man, I was riding around in my freaking car listening to it. I was just like, what the frick? This is Weasel Stomping? This is amazing. Because Augie was with me for that, too.
That's great. I love that. And it's tradition, and that makes it okay.
Exactly.
I think that line speaks volumes.
It's a lot. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my gosh. It's nuts.
So much fun.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite songs on there.
I love it. Then Weasel Stomping Day is followed up by Close But No Cigar, which is a style parody of Cake. Spot on style parody, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed. This is another fantastic song, in my opinion, that takes one joke and just nails it.
Okay, I don't know who Cake is.
Do you know short skirt, long jacket?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, good call.
All right, fair enough.
I thought that was ZZ Top.
No, what? What? I'm sorry. Slow down. Hang on. I need to process this. You thought that was for legitimate the beards and the hats and the guitars that spin around? You thought that was short skirt and long jacket?
Yeah, they talk about because they sing about clothing.
Oh, he's conflating, sharp dressed man. I see how his brain might get there, but no. Well, you know what? You know what this just is saying? That we need to start a business about ZZ cake toppers.
Yes.
There you go. Now I'm on board.
They'll sell.
I really dig this song. I really do. For some reason, there's a part of the hook that always gets me, and it's always when he goes, "No, I don't think we are." Like whenever he hits that, I'm like that. Something about that is so musically satisfying that I just really dig it. Like I get a little burst of serotonin in my brain.
It's the G note. That's why.
So he doesn't know cake,
Don't
but he knows
pretend
that's
you know
G.
what note that is. You do not have perfect pitch.
You guys, you're killing me. You're killing me.
I'm not going to make that joke. I'm bigger than this. Bigger and
better than that. Well, we've got 3 tracks left on this album. After Close But No Cigar, we have Do I Creep You Out, which is a parody of Do I Make You Proud by American Idol champion Taylor Hicks. Soul Patrol.
I actually like when he does parodies and songs like this where he makes fun of somebody else or just says all these weird things about them. I always found like Melanie and things like that back in the day. I've always loved this. Like, anything that he had to do.
It's so uncomfortable. Stalkers are not cool, and I know he's making fun of them, but it's like, I start cringing as soon as he starts describing some of these behaviors that I know people do, and it's just like, I'm like, oh, no, uncomfortable, no, and I just box myself up until I'm approximately the size of a large pickle. No,
you don't need a pickle there.
I can't, no.
I can't do it. Well, I will tell you this much. I don't love this song, but I do love the bit, in my leg. When he's like carving in his leg. That Weird Al's vocal on that bit just gets me every single time. In my leg. I can't do it, but I like it. So.
Awesome.
And then we have Trapped in the Drive-Thru after that.
Yes.
Parody of Trapped in the Closet by R. Kelly, which in and of itself is a parody of Good Music. No, I'm kidding.
Life. When I first heard this, I was not a fan at all of this song.
What is wrong with you?
I said when I first heard this, let me finish. Over time, no, I actually do like it. No, I do enjoy it now. Don't smack me. No, I really do enjoy it now. I actually going back, listen and paying attention and listening to what is actually going on. And now I sit there listening to it, laughing. And it's like, all right, I get all this. And this is actually pretty funny. I don't know why. I think I just got annoyed the first time. Maybe the first 2 times. Well,
in my opinion, like the material it's parodying is like almost unlistenable. I genuinely can't stand that song. So I think Trapped in the Drive-Thru is actually like less insane than the song it's parodying.
Yes,
it's more enjoyable despite the fact that it's all about just a simple trip to the drive-thru. But it's so insane. It is so insane as it goes. So many weird, off-putting things happen on this trip to the drive-thru, but also awesome things.
Yes.
Like, oh God, I can't even think of it. The one solo that pops up.
Oh, Black Dog?
Yes. Yes. Just out of nowhere. Just here you go.
Guitar solo.
It's just sick, very famous guitar solo that.
Oh, yeah.
I think
they recreated that.
Yeah. And I think they weren't allowed to use it for the longest time. And then, but like one of the Led Zeppelin dudes was such a fan that he eventually said yes. But they used it for this song. But at the same time, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We love it.
I really dig Trapped in Drive-Thru. I think one of the things I love it is the fact that it never ends. It just goes on and on and on.
It's so long.
It
It's
goes
so
on for
long.
almost 11 minutes. Yeah.
It never stops being insane. And that's what I appreciate about it.
For sure.
It's a road trip song. Definitely a road trip song.
Hell yeah.
Put that on there.
Right?
Hell yeah.
And then the album closes out with Don't Download This Song, which is a style parody of 1980s charity songs about not downloading music illegally.
Swaying in the studio over
Yep,
here.
I see it. They've got
Can't
their
see it,
imaginary
but I'm
lighters in the air.
Holding up an imaginary lighter.
That just reminded me of like Live Aid for not downloading stuff. Instead of benefiting people, don't steal our stuff.
Yeah.
The thing that I love most about this song is as it's fading out, you can actually hear Weird Al say, "You cheap bastards," which is one of the closest to a curse word I think you hear out of Weird Al.
Right?
But it caught me off guard the first time I heard it, and I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, ironically, I did download that song.
I did too, but legally.
Yes.
As long as you're doing it legally, I guess that's all that matters. So, we are through the tracks on Straight Outta Lynwood. We're going to have a little ad break here. And then on the flip side of that, we're going to start talking about what we think are the most underrated tracks on this album. And we will start with our guests from the BFYTW podcast. And, I don't know if they can flip a coin for which one of them goes first. And then we'll kick it back over to my house. And Russ is going to go, and then I'm going to wrap things up, and we'll talk about that. But Smoke's over there flipping stuff. But here come your ads. If you don't like the content of the ads, it's your own fault for the things that you have Googled. Here are the ads.
Hey, this is Russ.
This is Kyle.
This is Michelle.
From the Infectious Groove Podcast.
Join us every Monday for the most fun you can have with a music podcast. The Infectious Groove Podcast uses a positive and fun approach as we take time every week to share our jammy jams, then dig into a thought-provoking topic discussing all decades and genres of music. You can find the Infectious Groove Podcast on all major podcast platforms, or you can head to infectiousgroovepodcast.com to find us there and subscribe. We might have a controversial opinion here or there, but we always have fun with it.
Oh, I'm sure I'll say something dumb.
Subscribe to the Infectious Groove Podcast, part of the Odd Pods Media Network.
And we're back! All right. Weren't those ads great? They were delightful. Everybody loved them. And if you hated them, like I said, it's your own fault. So, also, like I said, before that ad break, we're talking about underrated tracks on Straight Outta Lynwood. Lynwood. And we're going to start with the guys from BFYTW, Butt Farts. Yeah, that's what. And
Right.
so, y'all, first of all, before you tell me, both of you, like what song you have picked to be your underrated track on this album, kind of take me a little bit through the thought process of what it means to be an underrated song, and like why did you go with what you went with, like kind of in that context, because everybody who comes on the show has a different reasoning for why they went with what they went with. So
Do you have a reason for your choice? Before you
I do. I have two choices, and I have reasons for both of them.
Overachiever here.
Well, listen, I just want to do my job, right?
What do you consider to be an underachieve? What was it?
underrated, yeah.
An underrated song. I would consider an underrated song to be one that isn't considered one of his best, or isn't considered like one of his most popular. That maybe didn't get the due it deserved, that it was better than the response it got.
Fair enough.
Or if it was rated by people in Australia.
That too. That counts.
Down underrated, yeah.
I also have the one, if it's too out there, that a lot of people will not get into, and I figured that jumped into a few of his earlier videos and songs. But I don't know, my background is goofiness, so take what you will with that.
And his foreground.
Yes. Well, we don't talk about that on the show.
Gotta keep it family friendly.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, all right, we have your contacts now. Which of you is going to tell me what you think your underrated track is first?
Fisticuffs at dawn, sir.
We don't have time for that. Do it now.
Oh yeah. We'd have to wait. You did flip the card?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay, sure.
Aaron actually pretty much got it spot on earlier in the first half when I was so excited about Weasel Stomping Day.
Yeah.
Me, I am like a cartoon character. I mean, really.
Yes.
So that's where this stems from a lot.
Yes.
I think a lot of people would either find, I don't know if it's true or not. I consider it to be underrated. So I think a lot of people think it's too out there, too wacky, too crazy, and kind of off-putting when you think about like stomping on a weasel and stuff. But what I really, really, truly enjoyed is when Robot Chicken was able to take the song and animate it in their freaking stop motion. Oh my God. Like that was one of like the highlights of like for me with Weird Al seeing that on there. It's right up there with like The Simpsons with the snake whacking day. And they had that on there. It was great. And then it also reminded me of the old from the Alapalooza, the Harvey the Wonder Hamster. Something about the upbeatness, the cartooniness of it. I don't know. It just makes me so happy. I don't know. I know it's evil. It's a horrible song. And again, they bring the like, oh, it's okay because it's tradition thing.
Yeah.
But the slapsticky cartoonness, I just love that so much.
I think you're right on par with that. And like, I love the fact that you pulled Harvey the Wonder Hamster into it too, because back in 2019, I saw the Strings Attached tour where Weird Al was touring with a full orchestra. And so I saw him do Weasel Stomping Day and Harvey the Wonder Hamster with a full orchestra.
Oh my God.
It was a transcendent moment in my life. It was beautiful. My friend Bob, he was at that concert also, and he had his daughter Megan with him at the time, and she was probably 10 or 11, I want to say, at the time. And so she had a good background in Weird Al, but she left the Strings Attached tour being like, I did not like Weasel Stomping Day. That was just entirely too graphic for me. Like, she didn't like it. She didn't like it one bit. She's like, nope, this is too violent. I don't care for this. No, thank you. So
fair, I get it. Like, there's an interlude in the middle of it. You just hear a weasel squishing sounds for like 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, it's a whole bridge of just horrible, like
like you're squeezing a wet peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh,
right?
Kinda, I guess. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Aaron, what do you think of Weasel Stomping Day? Is not one of is it one of your picks? It's not one of your picks, is it?
I love Weasel Stomping Day. That song is emblematic of Stevie. Like that is like should be Stevie's anthem. When he walks down the ramp in WWE, that song should play. Like that is him to a T because it's absurd. It's high energy. It's thrilled to see you. It's over before you know it.
All true, 100% true.
That's very funny.
No, it is so Stevie, and that's why I said this has to be one of your favorites.
Really,
because to me, nothing. I can't think of another song that like is Stevie as much as this song.
I don't know, not anymore.
That's so great. I love that. Russ, do you have any thoughts on Weasel Stomping Day?
Not a lot. I mean, not for a minute and a half song, like I don't have much else to cover that's already been covered. I mean, it's upbeat. I don't think of it as underrated. I think of it as rated, I think just like enough people like it to where to me, it's not underrated, but I totally get the love for the song.
Yeah. And so like, I'm not knocking it, because everybody's got their own definition of underrated, but like, I wouldn't call Weasel Stomping Day underrated either because I saw it in concert with a full orchestra. I'm like,
that makes sense, actually.
So
but
no
like, points for Stevie this round. Aaron will get us points for BFY in the next round.
No, we don't do points here. But see, but Stevie, your opinion is still totally valid because you don't have the same experience that I do. Like, you didn't see it.
Right.
It's true. I've never seen him do Weasel Snap. I've seen Weird Al 3 times, I think, maybe 4. I've never seen him do that in concert.
So, your experience is just as valid as mine, and I appreciate your opinion, man.
Aw, thank you. You rock.
You rock. All right. Aaron,
Yes.
tell me your thoughts.
Oh, yes, what I'm here to do. Sorry. Yes, underrated song. It's got to be Virus Alert. It's got to be.
Nice.
It's got to be. I genuinely love this song, and it's a love that came out recently. I had pretty much only listened to the real big hitters from this album. But in the last couple of years, I've pretty much explored Weird Al's entire discography.
His oeuvre.
His entire oeuvre.
That sounds so dirty.
It's because it is. So after exploring his oeuvre, he gave me Cat Fair Home. And I listened to Virus Alert. And completely blind. I had no idea who Sparks was, any of it. And I just absolutely adored this song, both musically and lyrically. One of my favorite things, one of the things to me that Weird Al's always been super good at is juxtaposition. He'll always put up something horrific next to something goofy.
Yeah.
And the juxtaposition of the two will make you laugh every time. And nowhere to me is this more evident than in Virus Alert, because all of the things that this virus apparently does are either horrific or goofy, and it's usually one after the other. For example, it's going to melt your face right off your skull and make your iPod only play Jethro Tull. One of these things is not like the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it keeps going on. Tell you knock-knock jokes while you're trying to sleep and make you physically attracted to sheep. Steal your identity and your credit cards. Buy you a warehouse full of pink leotards. Then cause a major rift in time and space and leave a bunch of Twinkie wrappers all over the place.
That's right. It's
This is one of my favorite, I think, Weird Al songs from both a lyrical and a musical standpoint, because as much as I enjoy the lyrics, and I really dig lyrics, as if I haven't made that obvious, but the music itself is also like I said before the half mile, it's so experimental. They play with time signatures, and they go off into weird breaks that I can only assume is a signature of Sparks, but it's very different, but it's still very musically pleasing to the ears. And to me, I think the only reason this song didn't get bigger is because it wasn't a full-on parody of a specific song that was really popular at the time this album came out. And I kind of think that's a shame, because I feel like this song deserved more recognition than it got. Because to me, this is one of my favorite songs on this album. Easily. Only underneath Trapped in the Drive-Thru, which I think is a damn masterpiece.
Yes.
Damn masterpiece.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn masterpiece.
It really is.
The flibberty flabbing masterpiece.
I'm just going to do a quick little sidebar for my listeners. I don't know if you can tell, but the BFYTW podcast is way more blue than ours. So I appreciate these gentlemen censoring themselves. It's beautiful.
Reining it in.
Yeah.
Trying at least.
We'll try it so
You're doing
hard.
a great job. Dagnabbit. Conflabbit.
Yes. Thank you. Virus Alert is underrated in my book and should be rated higher.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevie, what do you think
Or
of
at least,
Virus Alert?
Rated in Australia.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't know who Sparks was until today. That's cool.
until today.
Learning.
Just when you guys said the name. I'm sorry if you listen to this, Sparks.
Just now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. It could
fair
happen.
enough.
It could happen.
They might.
Yeah. No, they might.
I'll tag them.
Go for it.
But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it either. Again, starting out, just like the Drive-Thru, man, I was not a fan of it. I don't know why. It was upbeat and all. I listened to it. If I was driving, it just happened to hit the track or whatever, but I wouldn't seek it out, like, I don't know. Maybe just because I'm like, viruses are bad.
Yeah, well, this is an alert for you to stop them.
All the more reason you should listen to the song because it's telling you to beware.
Unless the song is a virus.
The song is educational.
Well, dude, that's kind of my favorite part of it is the fact that it's like, forward this message onto everybody now. Like this, it is a virus. Like
it's like delete it immediately before someone gets hurt.
But then forward this
to
on
everyone you know.
That's what I love about it. I think it's like, oh no, this is how everybody's computer got all flubbed up, as we say. Oh goodness, Russ, do you have any virus alert thoughts?
Not a lot. The biggest thing that my takeaway on the song is exactly what Aaron talked about with the ridiculous disparity in the lyrics over how like incredibly awful one thing is and then how incredibly not awful the next thing is, but they're both equally funny.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Weird Al is so great at that kind of thing for sure. Yeah, that song is a whole lot of fun. Oh man, I think our thesis statement of the day is that the majority of Straight Outta Lynwood is underrated. But that's okay. I feel like we can always be making that point, and it's a salient point. So we're moving on now. We're back in my house. Back in my house. Russ, what do you think is the most underrated track on Straight Outta Lynwood?
So
why?
One thing I was going to point out was what you were saying about. So if you're not a diehard Weird Al fan, this record has one song on it. That's you only know the one song, period. It's the same thing with Off the Deep End. If you're not a diehard Weird Al fan, then he's the Smells Like Nirvana guy to you when the rest of that record is fantastic, right? So I think a ton of this record is underrated. Having said that, I would like to talk directly to the guys at BFYTW and tell you how many different ways you're wrong about Confessions Part 3. Because Confessions Part 3 is far and away the most underrated track on this record. So first of all, the production on it is perfect. Like it sounds in every way exactly like Usher's original hit of it, which is not a small feat, like production wise, and certainly and vocally too. So here's the thing though. So Usher had a hit with Confessions, okay? Which is like the worst love song in the history of the world. Like the song is literally him just being like, here's all the ways I'm a terrible person and was an awful boyfriend. But somehow it was like a huge couple song when it came out. Like, you know how earlier, Aaron, you talked about how Stalking's not cool. Every Breath You Take by the Police. People would dance to that at their weddings. And so like when Confessions came out, I would see couples dancing to Confessions, and I was like, but it's okay. And then Confessions Part 2 came out, which is literally the same song with a list of other things he did wrong that he forgot to tell her in the first one. And I literally was like, I felt like Will Ferrell. I was like, am I taking crazy pills? Like, how are these? Like, what is happening? So the only thing that could have righted that ship for me in the whole wide world is Weird Al coming along and being like, here's the stuff I left out of part 1 and 2. In the stuff he leaves out. I'm so sorry, Debbie. I mean, Bridget. That whole line for that whole bit. It's and even the way he says I like many Weird Al fans, I do the thing where when I get his lyrics stuck in the head, I can't remember the originals anymore. But in part 2 of Confessions, there's a really smart lyric that rhymes with "This is why I have to give you part 2," like because he's like, oh, I forgot that I'm a big piece of crap, so like I have to tell you these more things. And then the way Weird Al's like, this is why I got to give you part 3 of my confessions. Like this, he's like, oh yeah, also all this other stuff that I forgot. And
FYI, it was not a cold sore.
Yeah, I know Pauly Shore. I don't know what I said that for. Like it's just the whole thing is a deadly strike on Usher's song, and and Usher is a great artist who just turned out this song. The only I have to assume he released part 2 as like a joke to himself. And then everybody was like, yeah, we'll buy that song again with more crap you did wrong. Like, and then Weird Al was like, all right, here it comes. Like, here's part 3. So I think personally, I'm not going to go out and go say something like, it would have been anywhere near. White Nerdy is a whole different level of that. That's like, when people think Weird Al, they think Smells Like Nirvana, White Nerdy, and Eat It. Right. Like, so that's like the trinity of Weird Al. Right. I'm not saying Confessions would have got to that level. But if it was a single, I assure you it would have been a song that people remember from Weird Al.
Yeah, I get that.
I'll tell you what, Rush, you actually convinced me to go back and actually listen more to it. And I'll go through it again.
Listen to either Confessions 1 or 2 from Usher, and then
I think the problem with at least from my standpoint is that I am not familiar with Usher's work.
Same here.
Yeah,
at all.
That's a big problem.
I know of him, but I don't know his songs. So it made very little impact on me from that standpoint.
And I totally get that.
But hearing that it's such a like a lethal orbital strike on the song makes me want to. I should listen to these.
Here's almost what I would tell you to do. I would tell you to listen to Confessions 3 first, and then try your hardest to take part 2 seriously. Like by Usher.
I've never heard 1 or 2, so this is going to be so. I listen to. Wait a minute. Do I listen to 1 first, then 3, then?
I would go in reverse. I would listen to Weird Al's 3 and then Usher's 2, and then if you still aren't laughing super hard, try Usher's 1.
Usher. What we do? Weird Al first. Okay.
I love that Stevie's taking notes. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Just as a control, I think I'm actually going to go in numerical order and see how that works.
This is fun. It's like a science.
I'll tell you this: halfway through part 2, you're going to think you're already listening to Weird Al. Halfway through part 2.
This is going to be awesome.
Oh, I hope so. I genuinely hope so.
Can we get like an Aaron does edibles and listens to Confessions 1, 2, and 3 episode of BFYTW?
Oh my!
That's smart. Yes,
okay.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
You're gonna join our Patreon at patreon.com/BFYTW.
All right, for Aaron does edibles and listens to Usher.
Yeah, you know what? Just for you, I'll do that.
Yes.
Just for you.
Yes. Awesome.
Great. Oh man, is it my turn? It's my turn.
It is your turn.
It's my turn. So I had a very hard time with this, and part of me was like, I had like layers in my brain about what I wanted to, maybe hit on here, that stuff. And Aaron did a great job talking about Virus Alert, which was on my short list for underrated because I've never seen it live. I don't know that he's done it live. I feel like if more people gave that song more of a chance, they would definitely appreciate it. But I think for me, this song is definitely one of those songs that gets talked about a lot in Weird Al circles. So it's not underrated among Weird Al fans, but I feel like it is a song that more non-Weird Al fans of a certain age or musical taste proclivity needs to listen to. And I got to go with Pancreas because of how spot on a style parody it is of Brian Wilson and that era of Beach Boys. And I saw there was a video floating around YouTube about the recording of the Straight Outta Lynwood album. And to see Weird Al directing singers on how to sing the certain things in this, like he was like so deep in the studio kind of doing this. And then watching that, what's that Brian Wilson movie?
Love and Mercy.
Love and Mercy. Watching, the portrayal of Brian Wilson in that kind of also directing people in the studio doing the same thing. I don't know. I don't think Weird Al was doing a bit when he was taking the recording of Pancreas this seriously, because I feel like this is the kind of recording that needs to be taken that seriously. And Weird Al is not a serious person, but he takes his work seriously. And that's one thing that I, as an individual, try to emulate from him is like, you know what? You don't have to be serious all the time, but just like be good at the thing that you do and do it with care. And that's what he does. And that is exactly what this song is, because it has all of those Brian Wilson layers of sounds and like things swirling around. The nonsensical lyrics, the lyrics about the pancreas that have actually helped me get questions right on Jeopardy more often than I care to admit. And I think it is super duper fun to listen to. So
The Islets of Langerhans.
Yeah. There was we were watching an old episode of Hollywood Squares, from like 2003 on Pluto TV, hosted by Tom Bergeron, and it was like, why can't you visit the Islets of Langerhans? And I don't remember which celebrity it was, but it was like, because they closed them. And, and then the contestant was like, I'll agree. And Tom Bergeron was like, no, because it's in the body. It's part of the pancreas. He's like, oh.
Yeah, it was literally like 2 nights ago. She was like, thanks, weirdo.
I literally did that.
My thing with pancreas is that there's so much has been said about Pet Sounds and the later Beach Boys material. If you go through the Pet Sounds record on Spotify, and I just say Spotify because in this one instance it'll work, you could click on the middle of any song on Pet Sounds and go, oh yeah, that's what he's doing there in Pancreas. Like he literally lampoons the entire record. Oh, and I don't even mean a lampoon; it's a love letter to the record. But he does the whole record in one song.
Yeah,
which is crazy. And you could literally do that. You could go to the Pet Sounds record and start click on the middle of any song, and you'll go, oh yeah, I know what he's doing there in Pancreas, which is insane.
It's beautiful. That's why he's my hero, man. Oh, guys, we did it. We did it.
We did do it.
We did a whole thing.
We did a whole thing. Yes.
It was a whole thing that we got done here. So,
and one thing I want to clarify from way earlier in the episode, I'll come on y'all's show anytime. The stress that would happen last time I was on your show, that was on me. That wasn't on y'all. That was on me.
He's been studying since.
I put way too much stress on myself for that.
I felt so bad after that.
Oh no! Don't do that. That's
I was like, oh no! I didn't want that. No.
I broke Russ.
That's okay though. We got multiple new victims or contestants coming next. Okay.
Solid.
Yeah.
You can come on and play some other games though.
Yeah, absolutely. Or we'll bring you back for a BFYTW about music again. That'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're down to come on anytime. We have the most fun recording with you guys. So
yeah, and it goes the other way.
Truthfully.
Hooray! Look at that. Well, you never know. I don't know how much time I'm going to need to fill with John being gone on his paternity leave from the podcast. So who knows?
Yeah, him being a new dad or a renewed.
He's a re-dad. He's a renewed dad.
Re-dad.
Yeah, well, his first kid is almost 5, so I feel like this is almost a redo because, like, you're totally out of the baby phase and they got to start all over again.
Yeah.
Do you guys, Aaron and Smoke, do y'all watch Scrubs?
I have in the past.
There's a character, Turk, who goes around telling everybody that his second kid is his first one just to get more attention. And I think that John should do that. Just go around and tell everybody it's his first kid when it's his second.
It's so smart. I get free stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's a boy, so I'm an uncle now.
Yes, that's how it works.
That's how it works, right?
Wait, what?
It's a joke. It's fun stuff. Okay, I know y'all did it at the beginning, but I'm going to let y'all do it at the end again. Where can we find the BFYTW podcast?
Yeah. If you enjoy our flavor of humor and weirdness, absolutely come by. We've had Russ and Lauren on a couple times. We had John on once. That was great.
Yes.
Hope to have him on again as well. But yeah, you can find us wherever podcasts are sold. Odd Pods Media Network, of course, a great place to check out the best podcasts in the world. But yeah, and we also have our own website, which is bfytwpod.com. You can send us emails at bfytwpodcast@gmail.com, and all that stuff. But basically everything's on the website. But I still say you should go through Odd Pods Media. That's the place to be, really.
It really is. Thank you for all of that promotion of the network that we're all on.
Heck yeah. We love being parts of the network, and we love the people who are part of the network, so it just all works out.
It's a networking out.
It's a networking.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love it. Russ, real quick elevator pitch just for fairness.
Infectious Groove Music on YouTube. 3 new music video discussions every week. Lauren's on a minimum of 2 of them every week. And now, by the time this episode is out, every single Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. You will get a reaction video from us, which everybody has been asking for us to put out on the channel. By the time this episode comes out, there'll be 3 or 4 out, and we have one planned every Saturday for the foreseeable future.
Ho ho!
Wow.
Yeah, we're reacting.
Any hints about what you'll be reacting to?
The usual suspects: Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Weird Al
You're going to
Yankovic.
do movies?
No. This is all music videos, live performances. We've been trying to pick live performances that, like for example, the first one we put up was an Elvis performance I've seen like 7,000 times and Lauren had never seen. Then we did a Elton John performance that she's seen a ton that I haven't seen, and so on. So it's been fun.
Yeah, we did a Weird Al. Cool. It was a song that he did live pretty much only on the Bad Hair Day tour. I'll Repair For You, a parody of I'll Be There For You, about like a handyman kind of deal. Whoa. So yeah, we did that one's already up on the channel. You can check that out. Like, oh
man, I'm going there right away.
Go there right now. React
I'll
to
say
our
it's
reaction.
worth it just for the thumbnails, by the way.
Russ does a great job with those thumbnails. Yeah.
For the reaction ones in particular.
You just make giant, like, shocked faces.
Yeah.
Go take a look. You'll see. You'll see.
I'm looking forward to
We may have done a reaction photo shoot at our house, so I have plenty of pictures for the thumbnails.
There were wardrobe changes and a whole bunch of stuff. He's like, honey, grab 4 shirts. I need to take pictures. And I'm like, okay.
Starts hanging up the shirts. Okay, I don't know why he's taking pictures of shirts.
Just the shirts. What's your reaction to the shirt? Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Had
a great time. I always love hanging out with you guys. 1,000%, anytime.
Hooray! And I'm actually going to put this, tag this thank you preemptively on at the end. Stevie over here, Midnight Smoke, is going to be. As of me saying this, he's going to be. As of you hearing this, he already did edit this episode for your audio consumption. And he always does a great job. He's edited several episodes of this show before when I don't either have the skill or the time to deal with what's happening. And that is the thing that's happening this week. I don't have the skill or the time this week. So Smoke's stepping in and he's going to do an awesome job. So if you liked what you heard and you have any audio editing needs, you know where to go.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you helping me out. It's awesome. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna start the theme song. Thank you everybody for being here. This has been a very special episode of the Beard Owl Podcast. And join us next week when Russ will be back with his son Zach, and we're gonna do underrated tracks on Poodle Hat. So it's gonna be the Robinsons talking about Weird Al. Good times.
Sorry, we got a 1. We got a capital again.